Yeah, lovely people, how are we doing? It's Sunday and we're out for a walk and Simon spotted that lots of the blackberries are now ripe. So we are picking some blackberries. In fact, we're probably cheating a wee bit and took the secateurs out because we were going to cut some
hops.
Oh no, hobs. No, hops. To hang in the kitchen. And noticed that a lot of the blackberries were ripe, so bit of a twofer. Just went back to the house and got some bags. So I'm going to make a blackberry and apple crumble later. It's good, I've been feeling the need to bake for a wee while, so perfect time to do it. Oh, there's a nice one there as well. Just giving directions while I hold the plastic bag. I was going to say there's ones with big fat juicy ones. Oh yes, there's bikes out. Oh hang on, look at this.
Rally,
yeah, there must be some sort of rally going on because we've had quite a few just go past us. So
I got numbers on them.
Yeah, and they've all got different numbers on. So it's rather fun. So got lots of blackberries, got some apples, and Simon cut out some hops and we've hung them. So quite nice in the kitchen. And they should dry down and smell really nice and be nice and lovely. But I'm now going to sit and pick all the blackberries off all of the branches that are cut because I just snip them rather than picking the blackberries off directly. So I need to sit and do that and give them a rinse. Then I might do an edit and then make the blackberry crumble. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'll show you. Oh, I've got a ladybug on it, is that? Yes, I need to do some of that. I'll take you with me outside so you can see it around.
I've been praying through the evening. I've been praying through the night, asking every higher power for a meaning, for a sign to let the hour come. Oh, 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 oh. Through the day, but I've been picking up the pieces so we can remake us again. Take what you need.
Hello little people, how are we doing? So I've arrived in Germany and I'm staying in Renalo 24/7 in the middle of Munich. And it's perfect. So we've got this little room. I'm going to be able to show you a room tour in one swipe. And over there is the bathroom. And it's really snazzy because it's built into the room. Let me see. So you have your shower in there. Pretty bog standard. It's a waterfall shower, which is epic. Cleaning things down there, you know, to wash yourself. Mirror to look at my fabulous self. Toilet. Pretty standard. But I like the fact that it's all built in and it's all here. Ooh, Heather's knocking. Food. Good morning, lovely people. So I think I finished this as I was running out the door because Heather arrived. That was 2 days ago. I had a pretty busy time of it. So 2 days ago I was rushing out the door to the meetup where I went, took loads of photos, forgot my pencil case and beauty case, like a wee pencil case size pouch at the office there, so I'm gonna have to get that back at some point. I think I know somebody who will be coming to England from Germany, so yes, that's the thing. And then yesterday I was just ding dust taking photos and videos for Test Bash, which was awesome. Just a really good day. I really enjoyed playing with the camera and trying to get all the different angles, and also I took some footage of people, and people are awesome. it's actually really good to go and do these things because I get the benefit of people sharing their experience, and they just rave about the company I work for, and it's just awesome. It is very, very awesome. So that was yesterday. So as you can imagine, I didn't really pick up the camera because by the time I finished that, we came back here, done some stuff, went to the post-test bash meetup for not very long, and then we went and got some food. I say we, me and Heather, we went and got some food and came home, and I was in my bed falling asleep before 10 o'clock, and then didn't really sleep because it turns out even though you're really tired, you will still hear all the outside noise, especially when there's fights and all sorts of interesting things going on. But that's okay. So I've not really slept for 2 nights. I haven't had a full night's sleep, so I think it's starting to show a wee bit in my voice. Maybe getting a wee bit ill, but not too bad. But I am going to get myself together. I've pretty much packed. I've actually packed better than when I was coming over, which is a win. And I'm gonna go get checked out and get myself down to the train station. I'm an hour ahead of myself because, not the train station, the bus station, because I have to get the bus back rather than the train back this time. So I need to go and do that. But I want to give myself time to get myself together and not be panicking this morning, which is what I have had, and it's been lovely. But yeah, last few bits to pack up. And then I'm out the door, but I just wanted to touch base and realise that there's not very much for this vlog, so I'm gonna put 2 vlogs together, and you will have seen hopefully 2 different videos this week. I need to get some recording done this weekend as well, actually. The joys of it, people, the joys of it. But it's awesome. It is very awesome. I have lots of things coming up soon, actually. Whew. I'm home for a week, and then I'm away to Manchester for a week with work. So yes, we'll see what we can gather. Onwards.
Take what you need from me. Go when you go. Take what you need to feel at home.
How are we doing? It's Monday and back to normal life. So I'm out for my nice morning walk, listening to an audiobook all about productivity and how to be productive and all sorts of fun. It's just a nice wee reset. I'll let you know if it's any good. So I haven't really touched base since I left Germany that morning. It's interesting. I got on the bus to get to the airport, which was really simple, thankfully, and on my way, checked the EasyJet app. Turned out my plane was 2 hours late, and that sort of went back and forth between an hour to 2 hours while I was at the airport, and yeah, so I had to keep updating Simon. But it just screwed me up a wee bit because I was already lacking sleep. I hadn't slept really in the hotel we were in Germany because the road that we were staying on was really very busy, and a rather interesting road, I think that's the best way of putting it, where there were a particular type of clientele and lots of arguments going on and lots of interesting places. But yeah, so you can imagine it was an interesting road to walk down, and incredibly busy still at first thing in the morning. At like 6:30 in the morning I was walking down and there was people coming in and out of this particular hotel. I think that's the best way of phrasing it. If you understand what I mean. And yeah, it was interesting. I had some interesting moments that morning. Who gets catcalled first thing in the morning? By a couple of people, not just one. But anyway, I mean, I just rolled out of bed, people. I was not impressed. Anyway, back to the delayed flight. So I was kind of cross-eyed because I hadn't slept. You know yourself, you don't sleep, right? You're just knackered, and you could tell I was just hanging. And got to the airport, and it's a small little terminal I was flying out of. So there was one place to get something warm to eat, and it was dodge. My stomach was particularly upset about that. The coffee was woeful. But on a positive note, I had the whole road to myself when I got on the plane. I fell asleep for a wee bit anyway. Got some work done in regards to just some write-ups that I had in my head I had to get out. So that was good. But then I got home and I kind of was a bit more cross-eyed and couldn't really, oh, rooster's crowing, couldn't really get myself straight the rest of the day. Did get a walk in and I got some socially stuff done, but I did some work as well so I wouldn't be stressed on Sunday or Monday today. So that was good at least. Yesterday was lush because we got the house cleaned, got the food shop done, got some plans made, had a minor meltdown about our finances. So I've decided to take a bit of a Dave Ramsey approach here, and because I think between us, with everything in, ignoring student debt, we're about, both of us together, lump sum, about 12 grand in debt, which is just not on. And if we ever intend to have a family anytime soon, we need to get our shit in order. So I had a bit of a meltdown of that when we figured it all out and put it all together. I was like, this is not happening. So, and we've always sort of said, oh, we're gradually paying it down and, you know, getting debt free and blah blah. No, we don't. We end up spending money on random shit throughout the month. Like, things that we both love, but that we shouldn't be spending money on that we don't have. So, we need to get our stuff in order. Like, I'm not going to completely deprive myself, but definitely cutting right down. And also, I'm going to investigate. There's a wee pottery type coffee shop place opening up just down the road. So I'm going to see if I can get a weekend job. Because I could do work online and I could build up more money that way. But I don't think I can spend any more time on the computer without completely losing my mind. And it might be nice to have a wee shop job or a coffee shop job. So I can go and meet more people. And make sure I'm leaving the house at least once a week. So that's the plan anyway. Yes, so that's the whole Dave Ramsey thing where it's like we're just gonna get our heads down, work our asses off, just hammer it for the next couple of months and just really get it back under control. Because yeah, we've just kind of not really thought about it for a few years and we're both doing really well, but it's, you know, it's completely spiraled out of control, especially because we had loads of things happen like moving house and Bali and everything else, but we've been living there for a year now, so we can't really use that as an excuse. Just not be managing our money, which is really annoying really. So, time to get our lives in order. Do you ever sometimes do that where you're just suddenly like, oh my god, completely let this slip? So yes, I've done wee things. I've put my Audible account on pause for the next couple of months and I've got in touch with our energy supplier because it turns out we're on the wrong tariff and we're completely overpaying. Like, we're already £100 in credit, which is just ridiculous. And yeah, so, and also the thing that started the whole thing was we got through from our letting agent to renew our contract, which we both want to do because we like it where we are, but they're going to charge us about £258. So I thought the government was cracking down on this and there was going to be a new thing introduced, but it's just been talked about. Nothing has actually been done. So I've questioned it because it's incredibly steep and I'm not happy. I'm generally not happy with the letting agents because just I miss having a private landlord. Our last landlord was ace. He was really good. He just let us get on. And we helped manage the property for him. And if we needed to, he came in and fixed stuff. Whereas this crowd, everything's just no. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating. But there's a positive. We're going to get our finances in order. I've asked them to push this payment because their contract doesn't end until November. And I said if there's a problem, let us know and we'll find somewhere else, frankly, because I'm not having it. I'm kind of done. So yes, time to get the finances in order. Sometimes it just takes an almighty kick up the arse to be like, oh my god, can't be doing with this. So Simon has got on board. We've got a spreadsheet. Boring, but I've made it look as nice as possible and make it easy as possible, so that we can keep a track and to put in the bulk but he needs to figure out just, you know, all the daily spending that you don't realise you're doing, like buying lunch or buying more vape stuff or whatever else it may be for him. So sorry, I just ranted at you there for 5 minutes, but it all just happened quite fresh, so I thought I'd share what's going on in our life. Maybe when I start to get a handle on it, I'll do a proper write-up on what we're doing and how we're doing it and stuff. But yes, it's a beautiful morning. Well, it's grey, but it's nice and fresh. The air feels quite clear, and there's birdies singing, and I'm actually able to get out for a walk, which is the main thing. I slowed down. I was really marching, but I slowed down to record because I'm still recording at 50 frames a second, I think. So it's probably going to be really jumpy. So I'm going to see how it works this week, and if I'm going to switch it back. But I record on the other one at 50 frames per second because I can do slow-mo stuff with it. So you don't know. Yes. I'm going to get away on. Good morning. Hope you're doing well.
I've been praying through the evening.